nearlydanish.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get ready to rumble!
All right, so we're doing FAQs part 2 today. So FAQs is frequently asked questions. Okay, so for all the people that are here for the first time, if you missed any of the sessions, they are recorded and uploaded to the YouTube channel. It's called Nearly Danish TV. Just search on YouTube for Nearly Danish TV. Go to the playlists and you will see that I have created the playlist for INDFØDSRETSPRØVEN and INDFØDSRETSPRØVEN for winter 2025. So have a look at that. Okay. All right. So summer 2025, the pass rate was 77.2% in the group. And the overall pass rate in the country was 58.2%. So we have a goal for winter 2025. And that goal is 80% of you or more. Okay? That's the goal. That is our goal. That is our goal. Now, I have a part to play in this goal, and you have a part to play in this goal as well. My part is I will host these sessions. I'll provide, the materials, and basically I'll stay consistent for you, but you also have to stay consistent for me and yourself. And the way you do that is you get your profile to 100%. Your profile is the key to this whole process. It helps you keep track of basically all your work, all your mistakes, helps you correct your mistakes. And also there is a gaming element to it. You have day streaks, you've got ranks, you've got points. Okay. Okay. What's next? All right. So this is where I give a shout out to all the people. Well, one of the people that's putting in a lot of work on the website. So today it's December. December completed 31 quizzes. Today, round of applause to December. And December overtook Cassie Patoti and moved to rank 16. So well done.
Great job.
All right, so let's get this show on the road. Question number 1. All right, so there are about 200 frequently asked questions, and you must know the answers to every single one of these questions because you're definitely going to see at least 10 to 15 of them in the actual test. This question is about one of the grassroots movements back in the 70s, and specifically about the movement against nuclear power. 30 of you got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
You'll always hear me say this. I know I will sound like a broken record, but this is how you actually learn by repetition. The purpose of these sessions is for you to figure out what you don't know. So do not feel bad if you don't do well. I know it does have, you feel some kind of emotional pain when you don't get the answer right, but don't take it to heart. You're just learning what you don't know. All your mistakes will show up in your profile and you can fix them. Next one. All right, so 36 of you got this wrong. Thorvald Stauning was the first Social Democratic Prime Minister elected in 1924. And he was the one that appointed the first female minister, Nina Bang. Her name is probably going to show up in this Kahoot as well. Maybe the next one. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. All right, so you have to be at least 13 years old in Denmark to work. Okay, 29 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Like I said before, please do not feel bad if you're not doing well. You will see yourself improve if you stay on it and stay consistent. Okay, where are we? Next one. It was? I have to check. All right.
Excellent.
Only 9 people got this wrong. Well done.
Great job.
Next one. All right, in the second half of the 1800s, the co-op movement was founded. How many people got this wrong? 28 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Okay. We've got Jensemand, Bloom, Nam, Farshid, and Mimi. Jensemand, I'm not sure why Jensemand is here, but I guess he's just here to play. Jensemand was actually part of the class of summer 2025, and he passed. And that's why he's number 1, because he actually knows all this stuff. So let's see. He'll probably be number 1 the whole time. 13 participants have hit an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
We've got 45 questions to go. Right, so NATO is an international defense alliance. 14 people got that wrong. 92 people got that right. All right, Terry is up 9 places, highest climber. We have a static top 5.
Static top 5.
Next one. Christian the 4th. 24 people got that wrong. Fix that. Mimi moving up. Farshid now at number 5. Next one. All right, so I can see this is a weak spot. 38 people got that wrong. 1864, Denmark lost the Second Schleswig War. All right, we have a static top 5 again.
Static top 5.
Next one. right. Wow! Only 4 people got that wrong.
Excellent.
Well done. Static top 5 yet again.
Static top 5.
Hahaj is the highest climber, up 4 places. Next one. The African farm. 16 people got that wrong. Now you know what you don't know.
Now you know what you don't know.
3 participants lost their answer streak of 4. Sorry, guys, but you will be back. We talked about this in the previous Kahoot. Okay, so I can see this is a very weak spot for you guys. So in Denmark, the minimum wage is not decided by the government, it's not legislated. And this is unlike countries like the UK, where it's actually legislated by the government. In Denmark, they have collective bargaining. And in collective bargaining, you have the employers and the employees. They are represented by organizations during this bargaining process. So it's in this bargaining process, the minimum wage and working hours are decided. So the organization on the employer's side, it is called DA, so Dansk Arbejdsgivernes Organisation. And the organization on the employee side is FH, so Fagbevægelsens whole organization. And that's what this question is about. I can see that how many people? So this is 47 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Please get it right next time you see it. Okay. Next one. The answer is yes. It doesn't matter what religion that you belong to, you need to respect the rules in society. That's what that question is about. 5 people lost the answer streak of 3. Sorry, guys. Next one. Okay, another weak spot. So 48 people got this wrong. So Paul Schlüter was the first and only prime minister from the Conservative People's Party. And he was prime minister from 1982 to 1993. And I think during his time as prime minister, Denmark saw its economy grow. So he's quite popular, actually. Well, for the 48 people that got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. City's making a comeback.
Excellent.
All right, so everyone has the right to actually observe the meetings that happen in Folketing. That's what this question is about. 15 people got that wrong. Static top 5.
Static top 5.
I'm guessing this Kahoot is really easy for this top 5. Well done to these guys. I think all of them basically have perfect scores.
Perfect score.
Next one. All right, so this so in one of Denmark's many wars with Sweden, Denmark lost yet again and had to give up some land. So Skåne, Halland, Blekinge, and some parts of Norway. Skåne is actually where Malmo is, so that used to be Denmark. All right, 24 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. So Nam just overtook Jensemand, leading by 29 points, if my math is correct. Anyways, yeah. We've got Nam, Jensemand, Bloom, Mimi, and Farshid. 40 is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
I'm not sure if it's a he or a she. But we move forward. Next one. Okay. Wow. This is a lot of people, man. Okay, so almost half of you got this wrong. So when the parliament elections come around, you're not obligated to vote. So in Denmark, it's not mandatory to vote. You choose by yourself to actually vote. I'm surprised that quite a number of people actually got this wrong. Maybe you guys were too much in a hurry to answer the question. In the actual test, read the questions slowly, read the answers slowly, make sure you understand both the questions and the question and the answers, and then you go ahead and choose your answer. So 59 people got that right.
Excellent.
And 48 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Jensemann is back at the top. B3 is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job! Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. So Denmark was invaded by Germany on the 9th of April, 1940. 24 people got that wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Static top 5 yet again.
Static top 5.
This was a combo breaker. 4 participants lost their answer streak of 3.
Emotional damage.
Trying out some new sounds. All right, 20 people got this wrong. So when Germany invaded Denmark, unlike the other countries Germany invaded, Germany did not completely take over. So the Nazis requested that Denmark's government work in partnership with them. And of course, Denmark basically had that was an offer they couldn't refuse because they had a gun pointing at their heads, right? So they had to agree to that, but that changed. There will be a question about that later. Okay, seems like the competition is between Nam and Jensemand. Spider is the highest climber, up 8 places.
Great job.
Next one. Okay, so the government makes a majority of the proposals, and the parliament votes on those proposals and either accepts or rejects them. All right, I hope that made sense. That's what that question is about. Right, so the legal age in Denmark is 18. 9 people got that wrong. Static top 5. Denmark was neutral during the First World War. Static top 5 still. 9 participants reached an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
All right. Okay, how many people got this wrong? 18 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Sharon is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
She's on fire.
Next one. We're halfway through now. Almost perfect score.
Excellent.
Only 2 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Well done. Spider, highest climber, up 4 places. Next one. Amalienborg. 9 people got that wrong. This top 5 is not budging.
Static top 5.
3 in a row, Mehi is back in the game.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. Okay, 30 people got this wrong. So, Jan Utzon designed the Opera House in Sydney, Australia. Well,
Now you know what you don't know.
next one. Static top 5 again. Okay, we've got Nam, Yanzeman, Bloom, Mimi, and Farshid in the top 5. All of them are over 23,000 points. Well done.
Excellent.
Next one. All right, so after World War II, the US offered economic help to Denmark under the Marshall Plan. 9 people got that wrong. All right, on to the next one. Man, this top 5 is not moving. BIMP, B-I-N-P is back in the game.
Excellent.
3 in a row. Next one. All right, it's the Prime Minister that calls the Parliament elections. 30 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Wow. K123 back in the game. 3 in a row.
Great job.
Next one. So this is the parliamentary principle. So a government cannot have a majority against it in parliament. That's what this is about. This is actually the name of this principle is the parliamentary principle, introduced in 1901. But I think it was written into the Constitution in 1953. Okay, I can see a lot of you got this wrong. 48 people got this wrong. This is a weak spot for you. So do make sure you fix this mistake on your profile and do a bit of reading on this as well.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Don't feel bad if you're making these mistakes. Mimi got kicked out of the top 5. Farshid and Boa up. Farshid at number 4, Boa at number 5. Morgan, 1936, is back in the game with 3 in a row.
Oh my! He's on fire!
Next one. This should be a no-brainer. Okay, I'm actually surprised that people got this wrong. Not Kong along. So in 1849, Denmark became a constitutional monarchy. And it was King Frederick VII that was the king at the time. And he signed Denmark's first constitution, Grundloven. And that's what this question is about. And that happened on the 5th of June, 1849. 21 people got this wrong. Please get this right. You will most definitely see a variation of this question on the next test.
Now you know what you don't know.
So fix that. Next one. All right, we have another static top 5.
Another one.
Static top 5.
Latha is making a comeback with 3 in a row.
Great job.
Next one. All right, Aarhus is the second biggest city in Denmark. 8 people got that wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Fix that. Boa is on fire. So 30 correct answers in a row. The first 5 were slides, so that's a perfect score.
Perfect score.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Oh my! He's on fire!
I've seen something like this already. Let's see how you guys do. All right, we already knew the answer to this. 14 people got that wrong. Fix that. It will appear on your profile.
Another one.
Static top 5.
Next one. Was in 1536, and there was a war between the Protestants and the Catholics, and King Christian III, I think, was king at the time, and he won the war and made the Reformation official. And that was when the Danish Lutheran Church was, it used to be Catholic, but then it became the Danish Lutheran Church, and he became the head of the church. 33 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Okay, we have another static top 5. Again.
Another one.
Static top 5.
Lima, 3 in a row, back in the game.
Excellent.
Next one. All right. So, and I think it's 965 on the runestone. Harold Bluetooth declared that he brought Christianity to Denmark. 20 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Fix it. It will appear on your profile. Static top 5 yet again. D, back in the game, 3 in a row.
Great job.
Almost at the end now. All right. 14 people got that wrong. So homosexual couples have exactly the same rights as heterosexual couples in Denmark. Static top 5, MJ, back in the game. You guys are doing really well. Well done. Okay, so going to school is free in Denmark for children. 4 people got that wrong. Please fix that. Nobody is budging in this top 5. Next one. You just saw this already. Let's see if you guys can actually make the connection. Okay, so this question is this question is about what year the Constitution was signed by the king, and I just explained this. And some people chose 1660. It's 1849, the 5th of June, 1849, signed by King Frederick the 7th. Okay, moving on. Static top 5 yet again. Nobody's moving. Camilla back in the game with 3 in a row.
She's on fire.
We got 14 questions to go, and then we're done. You guys are doing really well. Well done.
Excellent.
All right, I can see this is a weak spot. 46 of you got this wrong. So Denmark is a representative democracy. So what that means is the people vote in members of parliament, and then the members of parliament make decisions on behalf of those people. And so basically what they're saying is that the proportion of the parties in the parliament is actually represented by the public sentiment. That's what this is about. I hope that made sense. 46 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
That's a weak spot. Okay. Static top 5 again. Fiona. Back with an answer streak of 3.
Excellent.
You know the answer to this, right? Okay, the prime minister, not the president. Denmark doesn't have a president. Denmark has a prime minister. Okay, 3 people got that wrong. Please fix that. Wow. I think this has been a static top 5 for like 10 questions in a row. That's crazy.
Another one.
3 participants hit an answer streak of 4.
Excellent.
We got 12 questions to go. Next one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Have you made that list? Okay, I guess 48 people have not made the list. Now, what list am I talking about? Make a list of all the political parties in parliament, the year that they were created, their leader, and the year that they were voted into parliament for the first time, because there could be questions about any of those. So please make that list if you haven't already. Round of applause to 64 of the people that got this right. Farshid, oh man. Okay, Farshid is out. Boa moved up a notch to number 4. Mimi is back in the top 5 at number 5. 5 participants just hit an answer streak of 11.
Excellent.
Does anyone have the list for political parties? Make the list, bro. Come on, man. Just, make the effort. Next one. Uh-oh. Okay, so 27 people got this wrong. There's actually new information about this in the book. So in the August 2024 learning material, it didn't mention which king made this legal in Denmark. But now it mentions the name of the king, and I think his name is Eric Kipling or something like that. Like I said, I'm going to create a Kahoot for all the new material in the book, and there'll also be a quiz, and the quizzes on the website that cover sections with new material will be updated as well. All right. What is this about? So Stoun's bundle was a law that was created in 1733. It prohibited the farmers living in different parts of Denmark from leaving that part of Denmark that they were born for 40 years. And the motivation behind this law was so that the nobles that owned the land could secure labor, and so that the king could secure soldiers for their army. But this law was actually cancelled in 1788, so it lasted 55 years. All right, 27 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Wait, I think okay, maybe I messed this one up. Was Eric Kipling Håndfæstning or Stavnsbånd? I don't remember. Anyways, like I said, I will make all that new information. Thanks for that correction, Farshid. Okay, next one. So there isn't a definite number of ministers in any government. So the answer is no here. 23 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Okay, 10 people got this wrong. It's the hospitals and health insurance. Wow.
Another one.
Static top 5.
Amber has the highest answer streak of 42. That's a perfect score.
Perfect score.
She's on fire.
We got 12 questions to go. All right. So when the government makes up a law proposal, that law proposal needs to be debated and voted on at least 3 times before it is either approved or rejected. 33 people got that wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Mimi moving up, now at number 4. That was a combo breaker. 7 people dropped their answer streak of 3. We've got 7 questions to go, and then we're done with this. Okay, the answer is no. So, I just wanted to make a little comment. Okay, in the real test, you have one. Okay, sorry. Let me rewind. The test is 45 questions. You have 45 minutes to answer 45 questions. So you have 1 minute per question. In these Kahoots, I actually reduced the amount of time you have to answer a question. It takes 20 seconds. I did that on purpose to put you under more pressure here than you will be on the real test. And actually, what's gonna happen is it when you're done going through this process, right? And you actually go for the real test, you will be done with that test within 5 to 10 minutes. That's what happened to me, and that's what happened to a whole bunch of other people. Okay, so I know that it might make you guys nervous and make you make mistakes and stuff like that, but you actually do have more time in the real test. All right, next one. Like I said, don't don't allow yourself to get emotionally distressed when you make mistakes and get emotionally distressed. I know it's easier said than done. I understand that. But think about it. Diamonds are made under pressure. Okay? That's cliche, I know. But it's true. And on the day of the test, you will see. So I know you might feel bad now, but you will be overjoyed on that day. You'll see. On to the next one. Boa fell out, Mimi in, and B7 in the top 5 for the first time. I think. Round of applause to you. Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Don't feel bad, okay? Don't let it crush your spirit. You're just learning. It hurts to learn. Growth hurts. Okay, Chadani making a comeback with 3 in a row. We've got 5 questions to go, top 5. We've got Nam, Yenzaman, Bloom, Mimi, and B7. Round of applause to this top 5. 5 questions to go, and then we're done. Right. 13 people got that wrong. Round of applause to 100 of you that got this right. Wow. B7 coming through at the last minute. Now at number 4. Well done.
Excellent.
Next one. The answer is yes. Well, I guess there's not that much of an explanation here. The answer is yes. 30 people got this wrong.
Now you know what you don't know.
Next one. Static top 5 yet again. 3 questions. Nam, Yanzaman, Bloom, B7, Mimi. 9 participants have reached an answer streak of 4.
Excellent.
Next one. Yeah, so there is no limit to the number of times any individual can be voted into parliament, as long as you can keep convincing people to vote for you. So you can make a career out of it. 19 people got that wrong. Now you know what you don't know. Next one. 2 more. We're done. You saw the answer to this already tonight, right? All right. Well done. This is definitely better than the last time. Only 3 people got this wrong. Last question. We've got Nam, Yanzaman, Bloom, B7, and Mimi. Another static top 5.
Another one.
Static top 5.
3 participants hit an answer streak of 8.
Excellent.
Last question. Just before we move on to the last question, I was going to mention something. What was I going to mention? I've actually forgotten. Anyways, last question.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Yes, so 1972, there was a referendum, and there was a slight majority that voted yes. And in 1973, Denmark joined EF, which later became the EU. 6 people got that wrong. 102 got that right. You guys did really, really, really well today. This is actually way better than I expected. So a round of applause to you. I'm sure more than 70% of the questions were answered correctly by everyone, but we're going to see that in a second. Podium time. Bloom at number 3. Yanzaman at number 2, and Nam at number 1. We got B7, 4, and Mimi 5.
NearlyDanish.com.